Hi, my name is Mr. Cisneros, and welcome to the third grade curriculum night presentation.
Hi, my name is Miss Galinetti. This is going to be my 5th year teaching, but my first year at KTA, and I'm so excited for an amazing year with third grade.
Hi, my name is Miss Ormiston, and this is my 26th year teaching and my 8th year at KTA for third grade, and we are excited to present what we have as our third grade team. So we want to welcome you to Curriculum Night for third grade, and we're excited to have you here at Kyrene Traditional Academy. You'll see that you have our third grade team. I'm Miss Ormiston.
I'm Miss Galinetti.
And I'm Mr. Cisneros.
All right, so this is a day in third grade here at KTA. So we start off the day with Spalding. We have a reading block. Students have recess at 9:10 to 9:20. We do have another block for reading, which is our IFG, and IFG is just for a small group, so we'll pull those kids and have small group activities. We have recess and lunch from 10:10 to 10:50. Right after that, we'll have our math instruction, and then we have our ELE block, which is science and social studies. After that, we have our math IFG groups, which is our small groups, and then we will go into social emotional learning. Specials that are included for that week, we have PE, we have music, art, library, Spanish, and computer lab. So very fun, exciting stuff.
In our school, we use the Spalding program. That is spelling, phonics, grammar, and handwriting. And we also use CKLA for reading and for science and social studies. It also covers reading comprehension, reading skills, vocabulary, and listening skills. We go over literature units, which are individual chapter books to study literature independently and as a whole group.
You'll notice that in our ELA Reading Foundations area, this is the phonograms, which we use with the Spalding program. We ask that they have a mastery of 87 phonograms. We also have the spelling notebook that will come home each and every night for your child. We do 30 words per week. The spelling words are in the book, and the books come home daily and need to be returned the following day. They will not receive homework credit if they do not bring it for them. It's also something that they will not receive hard lists or hard copy lists, or we don't post those lists. Their spelling words are in the spelling notebook. And then for handwriting, we use Spalding handwriting. And we transition into cursive in October. So that's why we are pushing legible handwriting as soon as we are as of right now.
Okay, so we're getting into math. We have iReady that we're going to be using. So these are just mathematical concepts and thinking for the students. We do a lot of hands-on activities, and that's included in a lot of the IFG small group time. We use diagnostic testing for the students, and then the iReady program is awesome. It's specifically for your child, so those students can access it at home under educational resources, which we will show you in just a bit. And later in the year, we will get to Bahama Bucks, which is a challenge for multiplication, and it's just an incentive for those students to get to know their multiplication facts.
We also do health, science, and social studies, and we are lucky to be one of the only schools in Kyrene to also get Spanish. We use Kyrene School District curriculum materials, and then we also do technology, which is in the computer lab or classroom laptops. Each student has their own individual laptop, so they are one-on-one. They also learn computer skills. We have Google Classroom. They'll learn Google Docs, and they'll also learn Google Slides.
Our school is an AVID school. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. This program is a college readiness program that helps students develop the skills they will need to be successful in college and career. And the classroom looks like developing growth mindset, writing, organization skills, reading strategies, teamwork, and critical thinking. In third grade, we require binders. We require a 2-inch binder. The reason we require that is a 1-inch binder is too small to fit all of our work for the quarter. We also need 8 tabs with pockets so that we are able to organize all the subjects that we have for the day. Your child is responsible for bringing it to and from school. Agendas and homework folders should remain in the binder, and the class will clean out their binders at the end of the quarter.
So as your child has entered third grade, this is the year that is what is move on when reading. Arizona state statute requires screening of reading ability of all students in kindergarten through third grade. This law was passed in 2010. It states that when a third grade student scores far below the third grade level on AZ merit or whatever the state standardized test is that year, they will not be promoted to fourth grade. We also make sure we require that additional instruction or retention for students for not meeting that requirement. Some students that are exempt include students that are ELL, which is English as a second language, or LEP students, which means IEP students, who have received less than 2 years of English or instruction. Also, students with an IEP in reading or language and the student's parent or guardian agrees the promotion is appropriate. And how we identify this is that we screen all students at the beginning of or at the end of August, which we actually did at the beginning of August using Dibbles. And that's a 1-minute test for their reading abilities. Parents of students identified for intervention are contacted by their child's teacher prior to fall or parent-teacher conferences. A parent-teacher conference is requested by the school to create an intervention plan. We also check mid-year progress to closely monitor those that are needing checked in to identify further interventions. And then at the end of the year, we notify if third grade promotion or retention occurs upon receiving results of the AZ merit or whatever the state standardized test is that year.
All right, homework. So how does it work? We have homework folders and homework agendas that come home every single day. This is super important that parents or guardians are signing this. We have homework Monday through Thursday, so they should have 4 signatures on their calendar. Please, you may help and check, but please do not do the homework for your child. This is really important for them to get that extra practice of what they've been learning in class. Extra projects will be happening throughout the year. Missing homework, we need those signatures. So just again, making sure you're checking your work, but not doing it for your child. If there's any missing homework at the end of the week that your child did not complete, they will be completing this during Friday Choices. And they do not want to miss Friday Choices because that's always a fun activity. All right, so homework, what's in it? So we are giving out individual math supplemental skill sheets for them. So this is math that they have already learned, which there should be no surprises in there. And then they will be getting spelling and writing. So we have our Spalding and writing practice, just like Miss Ormanston said, they will be coming home with those Spalding notebooks. So making sure that they are practicing their spelling words as well. And students should be reading at least 20 minutes, if not more. This is super important in third grade. We want to get that fluency up there as well.
We have 3 projects that are due this year. Story Skeletons is the first one. It is assigned in September and it is due in October. In this project, students will read a book and they will build a skeleton based on setting, characters, and plot. We also have the cereal box book project, which is assigned in December and is due in January. Students will read a new book and will assemble a cereal box based on the book. And finally, our big one is Wax Museum. Students will research and make a poster. It is assigned in March and is due at the end of April. In this project, students will dress up as a historical figure and present information about the figure.
KTA classroom behavior, expectations and responses. Expectations at Kyrene Traditional Academy are the same expectations we have in our classrooms. We expect children to be respectful, be responsible, be safe, and be kind.
The responses to unwanted behavior. The first incident, teachers will reteach correct behavior and redirect. At the second incident, teachers will reteach and they'll have a student conference with the reflection sheet. At the third incident, Students will reteach the behavior. There will be a consequence, and parents will call home, teachers will call home. And at the fourth incident, administration will have to get involved.
At our school, we use Tiger Paws and Tiger Stripes. This is well known around our school, so students will receive a blue little token, and this is for being respectful, being responsible, being safe, and being kind. Any teacher can give this to any student at any time on campus. We use these a lot in our classroom as well. 25 of these, so if your child gets 25 Tiger Paws, it equals $1 school dollar that they can use for the school store.
Our discipline plan is positive plan. We use those Tiger Paws. We also in third grade have a classroom cash or economy as we pay for their projects and their homework as they have jobs. They also have consequences when not following directions. We will give verbal warnings and redirection. Some classes may flip cards or use Dojo. Or your child will go to Spark, which stands for Student Preparation Area Refocus Center, which is where they miss their lunch. No, not their lunch recess. They only miss lunchtime with their friends. And of course, no Friday choices. Again, I spoke about the Spark, and also you'll be seeing each quarter that we send home behavior contracts, and those will be sent home as you and your child will sit down and read them and sign them.
Just some extra notes here. So snacks, no sugar, please. This is super important for our children to make sure that they are eating healthy. So no sugar, please, especially in the morning. Fruit, crackers, protein bars, those are all great examples of snacks that children can eat. Unfortunately, we do not do sweets for birthdays or other celebrations, so please do not bring that in. Party invitations are also not allowed.
All right, safety first. If your child will be absent, please make sure you let us know. Please call the attendance line at 480-541-5401. If somebody else is picking up, please let us know. Email or call. Email is the best form of communication.
For uniforms, they're the same as they have been throughout the years. We have red, white, navy blue collared shirt. The things that has changed this year is there is no longer black that is involved in any of our uniforms. We ask for khaki or navy blue uniform style shorts, slacks, skirts, or jumpers, red, white, navy blue leggings or socks, athletic shoes or sandals with a back strap. And on Friday, students are allowed to wear a KTA t-shirt and a navy black denim shorts or jeans without holes or tears, no fringe. It sometimes gets cold in the classroom. Your child can wear a navy blue, red, or white sweater in the building. Please label it. We can't express that enough. Many times it's always misplaced. Also, just a reminder, black is no longer in our school uniforms.
Communication. So for our third grade team, it's super important that we communicate with you. Tiger Times is sent by email every single week, so make sure to check that for updates or announcements. Homework folders, again, we send those home every single day, so make sure you are checking it and signing it. Same thing with the agenda, just making sure you're getting that homework signed in case there's any notes inside there as well. Email and phone, Mr. C put that on our last slide, but you can go ahead and contact us on that. Email would be the best form of communication and the fastest.
Your students can access the Kyrene educational resources at home. Go to the Kyrene website, click on Students, and click on Educational Resources.
Parent view to do. We can't express enough how much it's important to make sure you have parent view and that you understand your parent view settings on your computer. You can locate this. This is fabulous. This is where you find your students. You'll find their report cards at each quarter. This is where you're going to need to have 4 acknowledgments for you to log on. You're going to need to check the family handbook. You're going to look at the technology user agreement form, the social emotional learning survey, and a way to stay connected. This gives you further directions on how to sign on and to answer the acknowledgments.
Last but not least, follow us, Kyrene Traditional Academy, on social media. We have a Facebook, and that's always great with updates. Announcements, daily announcements are also posted on that. We also have a Facebook PTO page, so that's facebook.com/KTA PTO. So make sure to go follow us and check in with the updates.
We welcome you to 3rd grade. Thank you.
Thank you.